When I think of a bystander trainer, I think of people who are always checking in and always understanding. People who are extremely passionate about ending sexual violence. People who are vociferous about it. People who aren't afraid to talk about it. Because in a bystander trainer, we're looking for people to stand up and say, I'm a person who thinks that this is fundamentally wrong and here's what you can do to fix it.
College is 4 years. It can feel really intimidating to say, how do I make a difference? How do I change the world? Like, we don't need you to change the world. We need you to start where you are. But the whole message of bystanders, there's a ripple effect. If you step in and say something, it gives 3 to 5 people around you the opportunity to do the same. So you have a larger impact than you ever think. And what I want students to see is wow, I can make a difference just by choosing one thing.
Bystander broadly is a program where we're trying to engage all first-year students and beyond about how to step up and be active bystanders, aka how to combat this violence in a much more intentional way. So we train all of the first-year students in their residence halls, and we use upperclassmen to train them, and then we provide different materials throughout the year to try to re-up some of the information and continue that education throughout people's time at BC.
We're trying to get the message past sophomore year as well in doing like events like tabling and info sessions for people that might be interested in learning more, or just like engaging students that might not be engaged past their sophomore year.
So we don't just take trainers and throw them in the deep end. We try to make sure that every week we have a continuing education that enriches the information that people will be conveying in the presentation and also deepens it.
Trainers that you see on campus aren't just one-trick ponies. They know a lot, and they've received weeks and weeks of education about how sexual violence can affect all sorts of different communities.
Joining Bystander has meant that I can be someone that people come to, and that visibly I'm flagged as someone who people can come talk to, who knows about resources, and being able to do that is such an amazing responsibility that not a lot of people at BC get to have, and we want more people to get to have that responsibility and that privilege.
People should join Bystander because sexual violence is a problem that affects so many people on college campuses, and we should all be trying to do something to help make BC a safer place for everyone.
You should join because we have a great community of trainers who all believe that sexual violence is wrong, and you're constantly surrounded by people who understand and who are extremely passionate about the same thing that you are.
It's a great community of people, and I think everyone needs that at BC. I also think it's a really great way to get to work in a tangible way every day towards a goal that most people don't get to actually see tangibles with. And I also think it's a really important way to practice giving speeches, to practice going up and being a leader and putting your voice into a conversation that most people have in very private corners.
We look back and we think of all the people that changed our lives over the years, and those people probably don't know that they did that. So any decision that you make, you're changing somebody's experience and life, and it's cheesy, but that does change the world. It changes our world.
Are you gonna have a blooper reel?
No. And then the bloopers.
Learning how to speak publicly. I'm gonna try that again.
I don't know, that way. That was amazing.
It's like weird, but okay.
It's good to have you.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Focus, 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 focus. Is that weird or cute?
I don't know.
A little bit of all of it.
We're gonna start over.
That's great. It's much more intimidating when there's a camera on you. Okay, I'm done.